Are the cracks starting to show at Manchester United? After losing 3-1 to Arsenal, manager Erik Ten Hag has publicly criticised Jadon Sancho, who has hit back himself. How do the United fans feel about this? Let's ask one right now who's dialed us a number. It's a very good morning to Craig. Craig, good morning.
Morning, Ali. Morning, Andy.
Morning, Craig.
Craig, thanks for joining us, mate. I'm just, I don't know if you heard earlier on the show, I'm saying just one of these things for United now. Haven't started particularly well. There's things going against you. The offside goal last night, it looks as though you clinch a victory, and then all of a sudden Sancho's come out, there's a bit of verbal going on. What's happening, mate? How are you with your club at this moment in time?
Well, I think the cracks are showing. Forget about the ownership and who owns the club. As soon as I saw that lineup yesterday again, I think we're playing with 9 players because Anthony and Martial do nothing for our side.
Yeah.
And I think Ten Hag, I want to give him a chance, but I just don't get where he's coming from nowadays, because to come out and publicly criticise Sancho, that would never happen years ago at United.
No, maybe not, Craig. And look, and again, it's how these coaches nowadays they handle players is at different times. Again, Ali and I have been speaking this morning about the fact you'd like to think that he's pulled Jadon Sancho and said, you ain't done enough during the week, you're not playing, you're not involved this weekend or whatever, rather than just saying what he said after the game yesterday, because then, you know, the player's not going to be happy with that. But what about the one bright spark I thought when I saw yesterday was Højlund as well when he come on. You know,
he done more. He done more than what Martial done in the last 2 games.
Totally agree. Absolutely.
Craig, you're not having any doubt about Ten Hag at this moment in time, are you?
At the moment, the results speak for themselves, and the performances. We're way off it. Like a club like United shouldn't be bringing Johnny Evans on. What's happened to the youth system? Have we got no centre halves to come through?
All right, Craig, listen, thanks for your call, pal. We're going to need to move on. We've got Dara on the line. Dara's taking the time to call us. Dara, good morning.
Good morning, Ali. Good morning, Andy.
Thanks for joining us, Dara. Where do you sit in the situation? Not an ideal start for United, but I believe you think Ten Hag's the man for the job.
100%. Discipline. Yeah. He's brought discipline back to Manchester United for the first time, in my opinion, since Sir Alex Ferguson.
What did you think of when you woke up this morning? Obviously, you'll be a little bit disappointed with the result. The offside decision goes against you. But then another thing happens. There's a bit of a public spat now between Jadon Sancho and the manager.
Jadon Sancho is immature. In my opinion, Jadon Sancho had the chance and played with Haaland and Bellingham at the exact same time. And he was the first of the 3 musketeers to leave. And he's the one that's failed. And I think mentally that's got to him. Because he's watched Bellingham flourish, he's watched Haaland flourish, and he's come to a big club, like the other 2 did, and he's failed. And his discipline has properly got to him. As you said yourself, he was late to England. He's obviously not doing well at Manchester United in the training. And what? So he's criticised about it, and because of a modern footballer, he comes out on social media and gives out about it. Take your punishment, perform in the training, you might actually be a better player.
Yep, all right, Dara. Listen, good point, mate. Thanks very much for taking the time to call us.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.